Hello Wolfpack. Today we're back here on the Theta Token chart. This is our first Theta analysis. It was requested by our Wolfpack members on our Telegram. If you're not part of our Telegram group, go ahead and join that. We post regular Bitcoin analysis, altcoin analysis, and polls in which they can vote on which videos I make, and this was the result of one of those polls yesterday. So we're here on Theta Token. Basically, just diving into the fundamentals briefly. Theta Token is a token in which you can choose to lend your bandwidth to viewers of streams to improve the quality of the streams. In return, you get Theta Tokens. So this is focused mainly on, esports and other kind of streaming services like that. Just briefly, I think that's definitely a great use case. A lot of people think that as well, as per the fact of Theta Token being top 20 on the global crypto market cap leaderboards. So obviously, esports is an up and coming thing. It's bigger than a lot of real sports these days. Well, I shouldn't say real sports, but physical sports. And obviously it appeals to the cryptocurrency community quite heavily due to the fact that most people involved in crypto are have some sort of hobbies with technology, and that kind of goes into gaming sometimes. Generally. So it's quite appealing to the crypto community. It's definitely got a big future as the world heads towards more technology-based things. So let's dive into the TA real quick. All right, so the technicals on Theta look pretty good. We saw that this coin came into the market in 2019, early 2019. And we saw, basically a massive flat line around the 80 cent level for the entire bear market, as, all coins that come into the market during a bear market are going to get no traction due to the fact that there's no people in crypto, and the people in crypto already are not looking for new coins generally. They're just sitting on the coins they already have. So Theta made a massive run up, from around December to March. An absolutely exponential run up, possibly up to a 20x there without measuring it. And then we kind of layered down here, making lower highs and lower lows as Bitcoin started to show some weakness. And as Theta kind of showed itself to be exhausted, we ran all the way up to a top 20 in market cap from basically nothing. And so you can see how new investors were kind of skeptical of getting in. They wanted to buy into coins that were on the ground still. But Theta is very good nevertheless. When Bitcoin dropped here in May, we saw a big drop down on Theta, but we saw an unusual kind of bounce back up here, and we formed our bull market continuation zone in which we have some critical resistance between around $10.50 and around $8.70. So that is a spot that we need to break through in order to continue the bull market and start making higher highs again on Theta. So we can see our critical support zones lie around here. We've dipped under it a few times, but we've never actually properly gone under it fully. We saw this drop here a few days ago to around $3.50. The support zone lies at around $4 to around $5. I think that was just a fake out personally. Bitcoin was acting quite irrationally due to the panic selling, and so all altcoins would have done that as well. But that support zone still holds technically between $5 and $4. So that's a decent buying area for Theta. The other decent buying area, this is in the scenario that Bitcoin drops to 20k, which is looking less and less likely as the days go on, but it is still possible, keep in mind, is $2.60 to $1.20. So those are our buying areas for Theta. As for TA, we saw a bullish MACD cross here a few days ago, in which we've seen some sort of V-shaped recovery. We can also note that we've got a bit of a double bottom going on here, which is very bullish for Theta in these last two dips down, and we should be seeing a retest of this bull market continuation zone. The bull market support band is being tested currently, and we've just bounced back from a rejection of the Ichimoku cloud. So Theta's looking interesting on the one-day chart. It looks like it could be making recovery very soon, especially if Bitcoin keeps it up. Let's go to the Bitcoin chart here on Theta. So the Bitcoin chart, we're on the weekly Bitcoin chart, and there's not really much to say here, but we'll look into it briefly for those of you who are interested in Theta's strength related to Bitcoin. So we saw a massive suppression of the price during the bear market underneath this level here and this level here. So since the bull market kind of broke out here, we saw a massive run up in Theta going to 0.0002 sats. and then we've kind of dropped back down to 0.00016. That's in which we've kind of been bouncing in this range for a little bit. What I'm expecting for Theta here is a continuation of this bounce in this range. You guys know already, my Telegram members would know, Bitcoin, when it is down heavily, it has to make the first move up in the market. So I'm not expecting altcoins to outperform Bitcoin for a little while. So we could see drops to the bottom of the support zone here on Theta until Bitcoin gets in a comfortable position to start moving upwards, but also upwards less in relation to altcoins. So where altcoins outperform Bitcoin. In which case, I'll be assuming Theta will be breaking this all-time high here and keep moving up in the full swing of the altcoin season. So yeah, not really much to say there on the Bitcoin chart. We're moving on to the coin market cap chart here. I just want to get over this briefly. The volume. Theta's having consistent volume even through this drop, and that actually really supports the fundamentals of this product. It shows that the community is heavily interested in the product. It's got a great use case, and people are not losing interest in Theta. So I thought that was worth noting quickly. And we can also see that in terms of circulating supply, Theta has 100% of the tokens in circulating supply. So all of the Theta that will ever exist is in the market circulating currently. All right, guys. So that has been the Theta analysis. I hope you guys have enjoyed and learned something from it. Take note of the buying areas and take note of the resistance areas. I'll try my best to keep updates on it, but it's hard because I have, dozens of coins on my watching list. But I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.